Hi, guys. Today is May 1st, 2024, and today marks 6 months that I've been in active recovery for my mental health. Over the last couple of years, I've really struggled with my mental health, including a couple periods where I became gravely ill. And I'm grateful now to be at a place where I'm able to start sharing the story of what happened to me and why, both because it's part of my program of recovery and because I'm hopeful that it can help other people who suffered as I suffered. Most of you know that I was an alcoholic, but my story is not just about alcoholism. My health began to deteriorate sometime in 2019 when I made the decision that I wanted to come forward and identify myself as a victim of sexual abuse and sexual violence in the Boy Scouts. And in some ways, today feels like kind of a finish line because today I'm able to say openly, my name is Timmy Miller, and I was an Eagle Scout in Troop 27 of Manchester, Connecticut, and a victim of sexual abuse and sexual violence in the Boy Scouts. And I am not ashamed. And in a way, that's kind of all I wanted from the beginning, to be able to say that out loud, without fear, without vitriol, without shame. But I went about it in all of the wrong ways. I approached the problem of grappling with my own childhood abuse in the same way I approached my attempts to recover from alcoholism in the past. I thought I was smarter than everybody else. I thought I could do it fast and in a hurry. I thought I could do it all alone because I thought it was all about me. And I was absolutely wrong, and I totally and utterly failed. A process that I thought would take 6 months has lasted 4.5 years, and it cost me almost everything. I lost my home, my career, my financial security, my health, the trust of my loved ones, and eventually my sanity. For 25 years, I hid the fact that I had been a victim of childhood abuse because I feared that if I revealed it, it would make the people that I loved the most hate and fear me. But because of the way I went about it, because I did it in a selfish and self-centered and self-destructive way, in the end, that is exactly what happened. The people I loved the most in the world came to hate and fear me. And I'm telling you all of that now because 6 months ago today, I was desperately lost. I was in a place where I was financially, physically, mentally, morally, spiritually, sexually broken. And that is what it took for me to finally admit defeat and surrender and ask for help. And as soon as I did that, I began to get well. Now, I'm not all the way there yet. I've been in recovery for 6 months. I might stay here in treatment for 6 more. But I am at the point where I've begun to help other people who suffered as I suffered. And I've started to think about what's next for me. What is my life in recovery going to look like? Because I know now that this thing, the solution that I have found here, will be the most important thing in my life moving forward. And I don't know that yet, but I do know that I want to try and find ways to turn my hand, my skills as a storyteller, to the problem of helping others who have suffered from this and helping them find safe and healthy ways to tell their own stories. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I do know that it starts here, that it begins with me simply having the courage to say, hey, this happened to me. If it happened to you, I want to hear from you. Because I believe deep down that the harm we all suffered, the most harm, didn't come from what happened. It came from us feeling like we needed to hide. So if you're watching this and you think maybe there's some way you can help me, reach out to me. Even if it's just to talk, because talking about this helps me. And consider sharing this or my story with anybody you know who you think might need my help. Because the chances are good that you do know someone who was affected by this and who could use my help, but you don't know that you know them. Because I think most of us, like me, have tried to face this thing alone. And finally, I want to say that I am so grateful to be where I am today. Particularly, I'm grateful to the people in my life who had the courage to speak up about their concerns about me, to say, hey, Tim doesn't seem like he's okay. Because I wasn't okay. But I really am now, and getting healthier every day. And for those in my life who came to fear me, I hope that that will give you some sense of comfort and of peace. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Timmy Miller. Take care.